like I said, there's been the narrative about me being an MCU fanboy, and I'm looking in the mirror. I'm doing what Michael Jackson said. Take a look at myself and make the change. So I'm looking in the mirror. I want you guys to call in and talk to me. Am I forget DC. Am I an MCU hater? Do you feel like I'm an MCU hater? Let's talk about it. Let's have a great discussion. Go ahead and call me now, 323-801-8059. As you can hear, we got them. We got some callers. You're live with Jody, Joe, E-Man, Keon, Flash. Talk to me. Am I an MCU hater?
Hello?
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 Give me a second.
Oh,
What's up?
Yes. Hello. Am I an MCU hater?
Nah. I don't think so. I think just you guys have your critiques on the MCU and downfalls, but no, I don't think you're an MCU hater at all, whatsoever.
But I do go hard when I critique some of these MCU movies, especially the ones that are really dog shit, like Ant-Man and the Wasp and Quantumania and Thor: Love and Trash. I go ham those, and the MCU delivers so much of those really, really bad movies. Like a movie like David Ayer's Suicide Squad. That's a trash movie, but it's not egregious. It still does film elements right that I could appreciate. When the MCU comes with a trash movie, they come with a trash movie without the things of film that I appreciate. So I tend to really dig in, though. You sure I'm not an MCU hater?
Nah, so thing is, though, you did it. So when it comes to critiquing, Jody, you, Keon, and E-Man always specifically talk about what you critique specifically when, like, you critiqued DCU at the time when Zack Snyder was running it, and you critiqued what it came to after the Endgame. Thing is, though, when it came to the projects after the Endgame, they didn't really give these giant jack shits about it. I mean, no one really cared after Endgame because everyone thought Endgame was like, that was it. And the thing is, though, I mean, they just basically gave up on when it comes to, like, just giving good character detail, good story, good plot. And you have the right to critique that. That doesn't make you an MCU hater. That makes you critiquing on these certain films and just make them better in the sense.
Do you think that people have positive, because what you say, even critique, don't people look at critics negatively? Don't they already, the general public, don't they already see people who critique as Debbie Downing, no fun having haters?
Sort of, yeah. I mean, I can see that, but thing is also people look at the audience score as well. See if the general main audience likes the movie's proposal, and if it's a critique. Thing is, but when it comes to critiquers, like people that do critical reviews and stuff like that, they look at the story after. They look at every small issue with the film. That's compared to like the main audience, like a main general audience. They don't look at that. They just see if it's fun, it has good story, good action, good character. But when it comes to critical guys, they critique everything from the main, from the main core. It's different compared to audience. And I get what you're trying to say, but no, I don't think a lot of people. I think do people look at critique? Yes, but I also think people also look at audience as well.
I agree with that. What you just said.
If that makes sense.
Yeah, no.
He's speaking facts.
All right. Well, thank you for calling in. I want to find in those ones who think that I am a hater. I appreciate you for calling in, bro.
Shout out to you, bro.
Take care, Jody.
Thank you. Got another caller instantly. Let's go to the next caller. Caller, you are live with Jody, Joe, E-Man, Keon, and the Flash. Am I a Marvel hater? Something's wrong. I can't hear you.
Hello, can you hear me?
Yes. Oh, I can hear. I can hear
You gotta
myself
turn down
in
your
the
YouTube.
background.
You gotta turn down the
Yeah,
volume
if
for YouTube.
you have me playing on your TV or something, you gotta turn that, mute it.
Oh, sorry about that. Can you hear me now?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Yeah, okay. The best way I could say this, Jody, is I respect your opinion most of the time. You can still hear me, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
You can still hear me?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes, we're listening.
I can understand your opinion most of the time, but it's more like, you know how you said that Wonder Woman 1984 was one of the best DCEU movies? Like, I understand it because you said it has the best superhero aspects, but as a film, it's flawed, as well as the first Justice League being better than Zack Snyder's Justice League because it shows Superman in a better light. Yeah, I agree with that too, but I just can't agree with Captain America 4 being great. I'm sorry, that's nah,
And that's me praising an MCU movie. My latest MCU movie take, which was Captain America 4, I liked it a lot.
true. I understand you.
Okay, so what do you take from that? So you understand the way that I critique and you don't see any problem with it?
Hmm. Yeah. So basically, just so we're clear, the reason you think what makes a good superhero movie is that they like a hero saving people, a hero having the right villain, the hero doing hero things. Is that what makes a great superhero movie for you? I just want to understand that.
Okay, I could describe that for you. What makes a great superhero movie to me is when it's accurate to the superhero from the comics, when the character is on point, right? Then when the costume is dope and we have superhero moments where the hero does feats that invigorates the butterflies in your stomach, that when they do good acts and they do acts that are that the superhero would do, it inspires that amazing pride that you get when you watch a superhero be a superhero. The way that they act as the hero themselves, the things that they say, the things that they do. So you can add score to that sometimes. An action sequence could really help out a lot with that. But mainly it's when the superhero is being the character itself, acting out as a superhero, and I see you, I believe you, I am inspired by you, and that's why we watch superhero movies. That's why I watch superhero movies. So yeah, when it comes to like Wonder Woman 84, she hit on every single last one of those superhero beats. That's why I say Wonder Woman 84 as a superhero movie is definitely an A- for me, and as a film, I would give Wonder Woman 84 like a C-.
Makes sense.
Okay.
And make sure you turn your volume on your TV.
I can still hear myself in the back.
Yeah, I didn't. I kept getting a little bit annoying the echo. Yeah, you gotta turn your volume down because you're actually live with us right now. And you can hear our voice.
Yeah, sorry about that. Can you hear it now?
I won't know until I start talking. Sometimes I pay the Mexicans at Home Depot to take me home and choke me in the shower. Nope, I don't hear myself. All right, we're good.
Okay, so I'm assuming this is what you felt about the Brave New World thing.
Oh,
Did you hear me? Brave New
yes. With Brave New World, not as much.
World?
With Brave New World,
I hated
it's
a lot of aspects of Brave New World. That's all.
yeah. Brave New World is more about the MCU. It feeling like an MCU film. It feeling like the MCU was back on track with Captain America 4.
Okay.
It was the first time I felt that way in a while.
I got it. So it was just that there were a lot of things I've watched. I'm actually a diehard DC fan, so automatically any Marvel movie gets 2 points removed for me. Except Spider-Man.
Wait, why do you do that? Why do you take points away from Marvel movies because you're a DC fan?
2 points.
Huh? Oh, because I hate Marvel.
Oh,
Simple enough.
I feel it.
Hey.
All right.
Well,
So-
except Spider-Man. I'll never hate Spider-Man.
Spider-Man's dope. Okay, so you could call back later when we're going to talk about Captain America, but this topic here is about hearing from the ones who think that I am a MCU hater, and I feel like you are not one of those people.
Mm-hmm.
So I think we should move on to another caller, and I want you to call in later for the Captain America.
Thank you for your opinion, though.
Yes, thank you for
wait,
that.
Actually, Jody, there's just one more thing.
Sure.
Wakanda forever is peak. I don't give a fuck.
Oh.
How you doing, caller?
He killed me. He killed me.
How you doing,
Wait
caller?
a
What
minute.
the hell did I just hear?
What just happened?
Yeah.
What the hell
Did
did I
he say
just hear?
Wakanda Forever was peak and
Nope.
dipped?
Yes.
Did he have an agenda? Was he pretending to be someone else?
I think so,
say
man.
that?
That was wild to say. That was
He was
wild.
like this.
He said he hates Marvel.
Then he said Wakanda Forever.
Maybe he did
yeah.
that to get me like
to get you aroused.
Yeah, I guess so. But
I'm not
why would he say that though?
I'm not falling for that. He didn't believe that.
That was,
No, he didn't.
So,
All right, caller, you live with Jody, with E-Man, Keon, and Flash. Am I an MCU Marvel hater?
All right, it's your boy Jalen. I called before.
What up, Jalen?
Hey, I would say really no, but then I'm gonna say I feel like because you're a very opinionated person, and then like in the subject lines that you like cross over with like Star Wars, Marvel, and DC, that it just leads to more hate than you actually should be getting. Because I've been watching you for a minute. I've been watching you since like the Rise of Skywalker when you and
Oh, me and Cole,
you
2019.
and Cole.
Yeah.
Yeah, when you and Cole was doing reaction. So I've been watching for a minute and following like what you've been going on, what you've been doing. And I feel like it honestly for me where I kind of sense the hate really get big is when you did the Infinity War. And I feel like since then it trickled into the Snyderverse, and then since then it trickled into like the petty Marvel movie that's been coming out lately, and then it just like got bigger from them. But I'll never think of you as like a true hater, because you're going to give your real, you're going to give how you feel about something. And that's really why I locked into you for like this many years. But I can see that other outside people really can't like understand where you kind of coming from. So then the quickest thing they're going to put towards you is a hater, and that you're just a critic or that don't like anything, and that you're just a Marvel hater, when it's like, nah, you got to be respectable for what's been going on the past couple of years. They haven't really been dropping no good shit. So it's like for you to just come at you like that, I feel like they just looking for somebody to put they hate on about something.
Do you think that there's I don't know how much other YouTube you watch. Do you think that there's a lack of critics really being honest about these movies, to the point where most Marvel or DC fans see YouTubers saying that their product is so good that they feel like when they come to a channel that is honest or critiques more, that I could be looked at as a hater?
That's a good point.
Yeah, because I feel like since really the Marvel hype train kind of died, I can tell, like, even from my YouTube search, like, just trying to find channels like yours that have those raw opinions, they kind of really lessened out when people really, when Star Wars was coming up, folks were trying to, like, I feel like pivot to anything they can get an audience for, so they would just say anything and not really say their true opinion. But, like, I can go for you that it don't matter what came out, what it was, like, you gave it a first shot opinion about it. Like, I remember, like, just seeing when you had hit that big viewership on the Wakanda trailer, when they made the second little Black Panther movie, and you were crying, and that trailer went big for you. But when the movie came out, you said your real shit, like, this wasn't a good movie. So I feel like others wouldn't read in that. They would just try to play it off and be like,
he's right.
Oh, no, it was good. I liked it. And it's like, nah, man, like, it was a bad movie. Even though your big hit came from that, you don't have to mean you got to, like, not be yourself because of that. So I feel like you never really fall in that suit. And it's true that a lot of YouTube channels, they really do fall in that, where they don't want to be judged or they don't want to be persecuted. So they'll just say whatever they fandom thinks they want to hear.
He's
that
right.
Wakanda Forever trailer was a top 3 superhero all-time trailer. It was amazing.
Just to get slapped
to pull you in.
Just to get you. That's why I don't trust. See, for me personally, the Black Panther property, Ryan Coogler, I don't trust it. I don't trust him anymore, because after that, the trailer was so good. To go see the movie that I saw, to get slapped in the face that I was getting slapped with.
Unbelievable.
That's not.
Bad movie.
I think that is the worst trailer to film ratio ever. Like, that trailer was god tier. For that movie to come out that way is disrespectful to that trailer.
Right.
And that's why we came up with the
Ryan
trailer
dropped the
trickery,
ball.
bro. You got to watch out for that trailer trickery.
I put that on Ryan Coogler, the MCU, and all that.
Yo, shout out to whoever this person is. Knock Shadow. Thank you, Knock Shadow, for showing the love and taking us to, is that Green Goblin?
Yeah. It's a Green Goblin.
I can squash you like a bug right now.
You, me.
That motherfucker was in Spider-Man. How the freak did he sound like that little girl, bro? That little body.
Did you give it any thought what I said?
Yeah. How the hell did he shrink his body? That's some crazy shit. But caller brings up a really strong point. Let me read this donation while with you on the phone. Knock Shadow says, "Hey Jody, what's up with it, Knock? Thank you for showing that love last week, bro. That was peak love." He says, "Jody, Keon, E-Man, and Flash. Jody, you're a Spider-Man hater." Just kidding. I'm just stopping by to wish you all a great stream. And Keon,
Yes.
I was proud of you displaying your calmer debating skills in the previous video when talking with E-Man.
Appreciate you,
Hashtag
Knock.
Team No Sus.
Thank you.
Blow it out your ass! Complete.
Thank you for that, Knock. I appreciate you.
Yes.
And
I want y'all to hear me.
what do you think about what the caller said?
He made a lot of good points. I think you're because you live in a sea full of reactors that react according to the fans' feelings, and you are in a lack of authenticity comes through when you react to videos. And I think now it's part of the algorithm, it's a part of the feelings, it's a part of the culture. We can sniff out somebody that's being inauthentic, even if the audience don't realize it. That's why people gravitate towards you, because they feel your authenticity before they look at your critiques. The fact that they're reacting so...
I feel like you may be glazing a little bit, just like
That's
you
not
was.
glazing. That's not... I'm reacting. You asked me to respond what the caller's saying. I'm saying he made a point by saying by you being it's that
Why you sucking my meat, bro?
it's so you ain't getting no Negro today. Not today. You get it another day. But the short to make
Keep
a long
stroking
story
his ego,
short,
dog. I love this shit.
Let the great, as long as you feel better at night.
Keep it up.
So
Remind me of 40-year-old version.
Hey, bro. Hey, keep it up, dog. She feel good.
yeah, I will. So yes. You having an authentic reaction comparing to the other YouTubers, that's what draw people towards you. That's why people watch you. That's why you have a high retention rate compared to the millions of other people, and you're fast rising. It just gives credit to you. Now here's the negative. Your critique, your critique comes with backlash because you're authentic. Being authentic, just because I'm real, don't make you above the trials and tribulations of people's feelings.
When being real goes wrong.
You're not above that. Yeah. So you're above. So that means you have to take upon people's ignorance. You got to take upon people's lack of ability to want to learn want to hear what you're trying to say. Mm-hmm. You have to rise above that. So if you only can reach the people that want to hear you, you have to weed them out through the millions of people that are going to troll you, not recognize you, acknowledge you. And his question is, are you acknowledging them? Or the people that, going back to my first point, see your authenticity, are you speaking to them? So
I feel like I only speak to the certain diamonds in the rough. I feel like for me to become anything like that, I need to be general. Play the YouTube game that these fools play with their thumbnails and their freaking live reviews. You have to cast a wide net, and I don't cast a wide net.
You absolutely could do that, but that would take. But people who's been watching you for a long time can sniff out the inauthenticity. Or if you do something,
can they?
Yes.
Oh, the ones that already watch me.
People that already.
But the new ones that I would get would not understand nothing.
Not necessarily. No.
Right.
Yes, correct.
Right.
But the community that you gathered, you can sniff out the B things. We know what the animes you like, the movies you watch, the movie reviews. We can tell if your eyes is glazed over, you're not interested. Or if you just totally just want to just not watch something, you'll totally not engage and just move on. That can go from anime, music to anything we talk about.
Caller, what was your name again? Start with a J. Right?
Jalen.
Jalen. He brought up the Infinity War review. Mm-hmm. And I agree. That's when it started. Because I was all in on MCU for the most part until that Infinity War. Everybody, and I did that.
Yeah.
And that divided my audience. It divided my friend group. It was bad.
Yep.
I
watched all that because I feel like that whole thing when that debacle happened, it's like, well, a lot of these situations with like these like Star Wars, DC, and Marvel is like, I feel like when you was on Star Wars, but really most YouTubers, when they did Star Wars, everyone pretty much, other than again, a Star Wars fanboys, agreed that right now Star Wars is trash. Yeah. So pretty much people can get away with those rant channels and rant videos because everyone fully not agreed on it. But when you was like doing the Marvel and Infinity and stuff, I felt like the majority liked it. So when you were the critic that was like saying like, hey man, this wasn't it, I don't really like this, I don't really like that, then I felt like you had a bigger pool of people saying, nah, we don't agree with you, fam, like that ain't it. And then I feel like on the DC side, it's more that DC hasn't really shown they ass in a minute where people can be like, I love DC, I love DC. So anything that they get, like again, the Batman movie, I loved it, but it was not the best Batman movie. But it's just because we haven't got one in so long, folks feel the opinion being like, well, if you trash this one, we might not get another. Why are you trashing this movie? No, this Batman movie is good. They'll just make any excuse because they're not getting so much of what they want that they take anything. And then that's just really like the sad thing with it when it comes to like these type of genres of like entertainment. Like people just be so head heavy about whatever they feel like and not opening the box to others. Like the previous caller saying, I just hate Marvel, they hate Marvel. Like, for what? Like, there's no reason just to say it. And I feel like that's a lot of people on the internet nowadays, and these people are going to challenge somebody that's like a real nigga like you that's just stepping up saying what it is.
Wow. Hey, caller, you dope. Jalen, I need to hear from you more often, bro. You know what time it is, it seems like. Hey, how old are you, if you don't mind me asking?
Yeah, bro, I got you. I'm 27. You really inspired me to do a little reaction channel. It's called J&J Reacts. I do it with my bro. So, yeah, I'll be out here really talking and trying to make motion, and I really love your channel. Like, I watch this shit pretty regularly. It's one of them, like them dirt, not, what's it called? What's the phrase for it? Like, those, like, you shouldn't watch it, but you watch it because you know you're saying something real. So I got to tune in. Anytime I see a Marvel movie or any type of little thing come out, I got to see what Jody got to say about it.
I'm proud of that. J&J Reacts. Y'all check it out. Thanks for calling, bro.
No problem, bro. Appreciate you.
Peace.
He was telling the truth. You may call it glazing, but I understand what he's saying. Remember, I was a subscriber before I joined the channel.
Jody is the Kramer for the movie phone.
What made me join the Patreon, what made got my journey here, because you and Cole moved, you did your Attack on Titan reactions on YouTube, and then you moved it to Patreon. And I was like, what the freak? Where are my episodes? Yeah. And then the rest is history. Because that's when you moved everything. I don't know. Listen.
All right, maybe we have one caller. You live with Jody. You live with E-Man, Keon, and The Flash. Am I an MCU hater? Let's talk about it.
No, sir.
Why not? Shout out
to that honey!
Through, baby! Just got that honey in her! Yes, yes, yes! Yeah! Oh, man!
Team sus on you motherfuckers.
Shout out to my dog.
Yeah, I'm in this bitch for the cheddar. You brought a handful of stacks, motherfucker. You made it right. You made it rain on the league. You made it right. You made it right. You made it rain on Jody. You made it right. You made it right.
Shout out to you for that honey. Is that John Bell?
You made it rain on Jody. You made it right. You made it right. You made it rain on the league. You made it right. You made it right. You made it rain on Jody. You made it. Going hard for the cheddar, man, this shit can't get better. I can't complain, you made it rain. Monday and Friday, you can catch it live. Joe the Superman.
I don't know what the hell y'all was trying to do.
Pick me up.
I'm already in it. I'm good.
These niggas trying to pick me up. It was two of them, they couldn't pick me up.
We just built up in a different way.
Hey, shout out to my dog John Bad, bro. It's Jody's Corner.
Yeah. I'm in this bitch for the cheddar. You
got a handful of stacks, man. Fucking umbrella, he made it rain.
You made it rain. You made it rain on the league.
He made it rain.
You made it rain. You made it rain on Jody. You made it rain.
He all looking like a thug. He all looking like a thug.
You made it rain.
Shout out to my dog CMB.
You made it rain. You made it rain on the league.
Shout out to this man.
You made it rain on Jody. Everybody mad at the hustle.
I got that Buster Man for the muscle.
My team dedicated, now we elevating up. Came from nothing, had to struggle. You should know that from the jump. Ain't nobody out like us. We give our all, you could trust. And it's more than rain, homie, it's the love. Yeah, I'm in this bitch for the cheddar. You brought a handful of stacks, man. Fuck an umbrella, you made it rain. You made it rain. You made it rain on the league. You made it rain. You made it rain. You made it rain on Jody. You made it rain. You made it rain. You made it rain on them hoes.
Hey, watch the J's now.
You made it rain on them hoes.
She's fake nigga.
You made it rain on the league. You made it rain. You made it rain. You made it rain on Jody. You made it.
Calca, TXBX Jiggers. That's exclusive. Shout out to exclusive, bro. Shout out to this man. Thank you. He said, I got Jody's Corner stream playing on a big screen with snacks and Yu-Gi-Oh on the lap. Great Wednesday. P.S. The Sopranos reactions are scrumptious. P.S.S. Congratulations to the Flash.
Yeah, we can't talk about that. We can't talk about that.
P.S.S. Keep doing what you're doing, Jody. Hey, bro, I appreciate that, bro. Thank you for the glaze. He glazing. He's glazing. More glaze. That's my favorite type of donut.
You don't know
glaze.
the theme of the night. You don't know the theme of the night. No glaze.
Oh, he knows. Oh, yeah. He can't help it, bro. He's like Randy. Always got to glaze a donut. And glaze is my favorite. Just a plain glaze. Give it to me.
Nah,
more.
Give me the pink donut.
Feed my ego how I'm not an MCU fanboy.
I want the pink donut with the strawberry icing.
There was a caller on his phone this whole time. Who are we talking to?
Yeah.
He said, who are we talking to?
You don't remember
What
that?
up, Jody? What up, PR, eBay, Flash?
What up?
Oh, that's
Oh, he just came in. Trico.
That's what it is.
All he said was nope. I didn't realize who he was.
Hey, what's up, Trico?
Hey,
What's going
Trico,
on, bro?
no. Trico, see, here's the thing, bro. You understand who I am. I want to hear from the ones who think I'm a Marvel hater. You know what time it is.
But can I say something to those haters real quick?
Sure.
Can I say something?
Yes, you can.
To all you racist motherfuckers out there
Oh,
who
damn.
want to talk shit about,
two curse words.
Captain Marvel can't be black. And then one talk about say, oh, can we have a white man as
Marvel?
Mr. T? I'm like, yo, low Q must be a low as a one, you dumb motherfuckers.
Yeah,
you
that's
don't
four.
understand for what is fictional and what is non-fictional. So what? We have, in other comics, we have a black Batman. We have a black Superman. But we don't know it like that. We only know Superman as Clark Kent. We only know Batman as Bruce Wayne. That's what we know from. But there's other, like, characters who pass the man to the beyond. Like, for example, Spider-Man, Peter Parker. He passed it on to Miles Morales. Everybody knows Miles Morales got more abilities than Peter Parker does. We all know that. But all you motherfuckers all the
That's
racist
five.
motherfuckers out there, talk about, we
Six.
can't have a black Captain America. We can't have a certain this. I'm like, bitch,
That's
shut
seven.
the fuck up.
Damn.
That's 8.
Is this Trico?
Yeah, that's 8.
Trico hot.
Yeah,
Chico, you okay?
You know, Jody, because there's some motherfucking idiots in
Ooh,
the
that's
damn
nine.
chat talking about, can we have a white person for a Captain America, for Falcon? Dude, have you not watched the motherfucking movie? We have a Falcon in Brave the World who is the best.
Yo!
We needed that.
Average Supreme really lighting up the studio with that motherfucker right there. Yeah! That's a different color. Look at that.
Hold up, Trico.
Wow, look
Trico,
at that.
Trico's still going off.
Yeah, Trico's
Yeah, so,
That look pretty.
I can respect. Hold on. I can respect Jody on saying, we don't want to watch the Marvels because we know what time it is with Disney. But all you
I
motherfuckers out
watched
there
the Marvels.
talk about, I don't want to see Captain America break me wrong because Captain America is black. I'm like, bitch,
I
shut
said,
the
ooh,
fuck up.
you
I
talking
can
to me.
respect
I'm sorry.
people who can
Trico.
watch a movie and give their honest opinion on why they do not like this movie.
But you motherfuckers coming out here and saying like, oh, I don't want to watch the movie because I know it's going to be bad. They pick a person to be a black person to be Captain America. Like, I understand why you have a certain date to why to be upset because Anthony Mackie said some things that you should not say. I understand from point of view. I understand from what he said because I understand what he was trying to say, but he should not have said that the way he said it because I know that's from Disney's agenda point of view. But if you're going to come on here and rant on a movie that you not even seen, you have a weak argument of why the movie is bad. If you have not seen the movie and all you want to do is talk shit, get the fuck out of here.
Okay, Trico, I'm not. You ain't gonna be talking to me like this. I'm tired of you cursing at me, dog. I didn't need all them. You need to call me all that. Dog, I didn't see the movie because I didn't like Black Falcon American Man.
No, not you, Keon,
Why not him though? Why not him?
He's a part of that. He's a part of that. He's a part of that union that you're talking about, Trico.
Trico, okay, I promise I'm gonna go see it.
He's a part of that union that you're talking about.
Jeez.
So
dodging bullets, dog. I had no idea.
But Keon, I give respect from your point of view. There's some who has no respect for themselves.
Oh, whoa, look at that. Dang, that's fantastic looking. Knock Shadow dropped another 50. That Thor looked hard.
We'll never see that again.
Bring me Thanos.
They're never gonna see that again.
Wow. That's a fire gift for sure. Dang, look at that. Palaus. That's fire. Trico, you feel better?
Is he still here?
Yeah, last one thing is that if you ever see my review, I gave it a B minus. Yeah, it was good. It wasn't great, and it wasn't bad. So I gave my full honest review, as I said I would. I gave it a B minus. Would it put Marvel back the way it was? No.
Okay.
Because they have a long way to go.
Thank you, Trico. You went off. I hope you feel better now after you release.
I will go see the movie, Trico. Don't shoot at me like that again. I ain't gonna take too many MFers.
Some litness came out.
Like I said, I have respect for you because you saw the Marvel and you gave your honest opinion.
I did.
That's why I can respect you up.
So shoot at him. Don't shoot at me.
Okay, so Average Supreme, first time donating on Jody's Corner, dropped the whole
$60.
60 right there. Wow,
Average Supreme, shout out to you,
wow,
bro.
fantastic. Thank you so much, bro. Average Supreme, the love is greatly appreciated, bro. Salute to you. And my main man, Knock Shadow, who is totaling $100 with that nifty 50 right there with my dog exclusive. He's gonna work on his name, so we'll know who it is. Every time I see Sheila look like that, it's John Bapp.
John Bapp, yeah.
Yeah, it's mostly John Bapp, but that's my dog exclusive. Good thing he got the hell out of Keon's team. Knock Shadow says, by the way, I don't think you're a hater, but I believe the MCU in the early phases raised your standard for Marvel movies, so you no longer accept their movies that underperform. And because you're passionate, your frustration may come across as being a hater. Mm-hmm. That's critique right there that I could get with. But that's the standards that the MCU gave, not me. Mm-hmm. They had the standard, and if they ain't living up to their own standard, what are we supposed to do? Let them know you're not living up to your standard.
Sit there and take it.
Nah. If Jody's Corner ever comes to the point where we can't be entertaining and be thought-provoking and be lit and have good streams and content where I feel like I'm over the hill, I'm going to stop.
Over the hill.
And they gonna let us know. They gonna let us know. Glaze. Hey, bring them glazed donuts, bro.
Purple and black hearts in the sky.
Yeah. Hey, shout out to the best glazers tonight.
In the sky for Chadwick and Kobe Bryant.
E-Man is an excellent glazer. And Keon's glaze is the thickest. It's the sweetest. I love the way you glaze. The way you glaze me is awesome, bro. Keep it up.
At least it makes sense. You can understand it.
Shout out to Imperator, bro. Imperator says, continue the glaze. This right here, Knock, no glaze. Him keeping it a buck. I like that. Exclusive just showing love like, yeah, I F with it, bro. It was 100. Imperator says continue the glaze, Keon. E-Man. Yes, I like that. Trico, I'm glad that you got that off your chest. Thank you for calling, bro. Okay, I'm freaking glowing up in this motherfucker, man. First things
glow
first,
dart.
I want to get to the donation that came from my main man, Keanu. He's in the chat right now. Thank you, Keanu, for showing that love. He dropped a dub 5 on your boys. A dub 5 out here, bro. He got it right here. I have his comment. He says, Jody, Joe, and the panel. My brother put me on your channel, and now you have a member for as long as you do this. Wow.
Oh, wow. That's tight. That is tight.
Fantastic. Another one. Nick Wash for show. Let's go. Let's go. Thanks for the love. People showing the love for show. Glaze is what I like. E-Man's is pretty good. Keon's is the best. What the freak were you doing over there?
My ears was clogged, so I had to
non-stop. Yes, let the glaze continue, bro. I'm one of those pink donuts. I'm just missing the sprinkles. Shh. Let me get some sprinkles on this motherfucker, bro. He says it. You the Kobe of YouTube movie critics. Fuck.
Oh wow.
Fuck.
It's really blowing. That's really blowing the ego for real.
Glaze. Hold on. Let me read that again. You the Kobe of the YouTube movie critic stuff.
Just say thank you and move on.
Hold on 1 second.
Oh yeah, you're on with us, caller. Just give us a second.
Give us 1 second.
Okay, y'all good.
You're not a Marvel hater. People are just not as passionate as you are. Hashtag Team No Sus.
That's right.
He says, but. He said, Tino says, but. I like the way you do that, Daddy, in the Diddy voice. Huh. Yeah, I want that shit. Yeah.
You was here, and then you just...
Yeah. Flash says, keep the glazing going, E-Man.
Hell yeah, that was
And
good.
Keon.
Can I grip yours?
That's what I feel like. Some of this is just awesome. It's like the Booty Warrior.
Oh my God!
I grip my motherfucking ass, nigga. I got fat ass, nigga. Grip it.
What?
Nigga gripped it. I said, what you think? Oh, goddamn. I said, can I grip yours? He said, yeah. Next thing I know I'm fucking.
Shout out to the Booty Warrior out here. Hey,
I really let him out of jail. That's the crazy.
he's out.
Really
He's
let
out
him
of jail. Caller. I have a caller that's been waiting as my man came over here with this fire, and this fire is pouring in. Caller, please.
You me?
Talk.
Can y'all hear me?
Yes,
Yeah,
we
we can hear
can.
you.
Level with me, bro. I need you to be honest. Don't glaze me. We need some salt. The best donuts are the one you know that maple motherfucker that got the bacon on it? Ooh, that shit hit. When you got some salt to go with that sugar, hey, bro.
Bacon on a donut?
Yes, yeah. What's up, man? Am I a hater?
Okay, I'll give you. If I literally had to label you one, I don't know if I would, but there are times where I watched you where I did think that you were a Marvel hater. So I'll give you some of the arguments. I'll try to steal them in their position the best I can. All right, the first thing I noticed, so like for movies, your grades don't really map onto your the way you.
Oh, hold on, caller. Another motherfucker just came through. We're gonna let that theme roll by. We're gonna get right back to this call. Who did that? Exclusive again. Shout out to my dog, bro. I see ya. For sure, we gonna address my dog, Exclusive, who's trying to take the glaze away. But nah, we're getting in the hater mode now. I mean, disagreement mode.
Yeah,
I'm hearing those people out. Not you. You're not a hater. You're not a hater. I don't think you're a hater. I commend you.
There were times where I did think that, but I think I was just being emotional because I enjoyed in-game and you were very critical of it. But so the first point I'll make is your grades. Sometimes you'll give a movie a A grade, but majority of the review will be negative. So I think you did this with Spider-Man No Way Home, where you gave it an A because of whatever reason.
Yeah.
But majority of that review was negative.
Yes.
And when people also enjoy that movie, they want to hear the same reason that you liked it for whatever, the same reason that they did. When you look at your Wonder Woman review, you gave that movie an A, and you acknowledged that there were problems with the film as a film, but majority of that review felt like it was a positive thing.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
So I'll go to the next point.
Okay, well let's start there and talk about those. Let's address those right there. Those are really good examples that you gave. So I had a high grade for No Way Home, and I had a high one for Wonder Woman 84. Yeah, I gave No Way Home and Wonder Woman 84 both got A minuses. I think that's the grade I gave them both, and I gave them that grade for different reasons. No Way Home got the grade specifically for the epicness of the cameos. If you take, and Green Goblin, he was fantastic.
Yeah, he was crazy. Yeah.
If that movie as what it is, if you take Tobey Maguire and Andrew Garfield out, and if you take Green Goblin out, No Way Home is a D movie, almost an F. It's terrible.
Take the nostalgia away. What is
I get that. Yeah, because it was.
But that's how freaking good that was. That experience of watching him come through the portal, seeing Tobey Maguire. I'm sorry. Some moments you just have to give it up because that's an experience as a moviegoer that you'll never forget. I will never forget seeing Tobey, Andrew, and Tom on the screen together. Almost instant A because of seeing the stuff. But the script, the story, it was so dumb. It's a bad story. It's one of the worst scripts in the MCU. The score could have been better. The action wasn't as good as it would have been with 3 Spider-Mans. Give me more of it, baby. And Green Goblin was fantastic, but some of the other heroes were just whatever. They didn't know what to do with Sandman. You know what I'm saying? So
reusing scenes from
yeah, it was really, really bad. You know, Doctor Strange getting wrecked by geometry, being wrecked in his own realm by Spider-Man is just insane behavior. Like you're just insulting my intelligence on a high level. But for those reasons, the epicness of it gets an A off a jump. And I do that same thing for Deadpool and Wolverine, mind you, because it's similar to No Way Home. Wonder Woman 84 got the A minus. Because the superhero element, how I felt, I cried twice watching that movie. And for me personally, the best superhero scene that I've seen on film is in that movie. Wonder Woman saying goodbye to Steve, taking flight, flying for the first time, epic score, epic looking. It looked like it was taken straight out of a comic book panel. The I love you, Diana, no matter where you go, I'll always be with you. And posthumously teaching Diana how to fly broke me. And there's moments in superhero, those moments don't happen. They just don't happen like that. I mean, it meant a lot to me. And she's a great superhero. As a film, that movie got some serious issues.
Lots.
The MacGuffin, the way it was written was all effed up.
The villain was
garbage. The cheetah was trash. The cheetah fight, the lack of a fight, swinging around.
The magic, getting the power and stuff like
that.
The
MacGuffin gemstones.
Yeah, that was
that's stupid.
Yeah.
Stupid. And I guarantee you.
The clone, the man that used the Steve S. Yeah, that was. Yeah.
Bro.
They got problems.
Bro. No. So that's the reason why that. Does that make sense to you?
No, it does make sense to me, and I don't know if you did this without noticing or if I just missed out on something, but in your example you just gave, you took away the reason that you gave Spider-Man No Way Home an A, but you didn't do the same thing for Wonder Woman.
Right.
You said, if I take away the nostalgia and the epicness, this movie's a D or an F. And then you did do that. Now, I don't know if that's subconscious or if I'm just being too nitty-gritty nitpicky, but stuff like that is why people would say that you're biased towards DC.
So those what I said there with the Spider-Man, Toby and Andrew, I'm talking about them as superheroes in the movie. You know,
I understand that.
Yeah. So the superhero element works for them both.
Yeah, I agree with that. Another point could be.
Can we go back before? Am I missing something a little bit there?
Okay. No.
I think you are.
No. We can hammer in on this. So what would, if you took away the things that you loved about Wonder Woman, what would that grade be?
If I took away the things that I loved about Wonder Woman,
take away the
you
first
gave Spider-Man No Way Home 2 grades. One with the cameo.
So rate Wonder Woman as a film.
And just grade Wonder Woman as a film.
If it's a film and we're taking the superhero stuff and all the things that I liked out.
Slide out, yeah.
D.
And I think that part, they felt you vocalized that in Spider-Man, but you never vocalized that in Wonder Woman. That's what gave it an unfair.
But I said all the time, as a superhero movie gets this, but as a film, it's not good. It's not nowhere near.
More so,
C minus D.
Right, you've been saying,
more so the passion.
But they don't hear that grade. You never gave that letter.
And then also the details, how you broke it down just now. You didn't break it up in 2 parts. It felt like you dismissed.
Because I only do 1 grade. I only give every film 1 grade. I don't do 2 grades. So I give it a grade, and that's just what it is.
Which is fair.
So that's why I would never mention, if this movie wasn't a superhero movie, it's this. I don't do that. I stick by my grade. It is what it is. And why do we watch superhero movies? For the superheroes.
Yep.
So the superhero grade applies to superhero movies.
Yep.
Do you want to stay on this? I think we can.
Yeah, we can stay on this or move forward. Like if you think there's more there, let's talk about it. If you think I was being a little bit like biased, like because I know Patty, you think I was glazing a little bit? You think I was being disingenuous?
Well, to be fair, I think you in one of your videos you said Patty's my friend, so. I think you acknowledge some of your bias in there, and no one's gonna expect you to really just hammer on that. Even though your brand is being authentic and real, people can have empathy and sympathy for you. I'm not trying to be mean to. There's different ways to go ahead.
I remember what you're talking about because I did mention it, and I was on stream with Andy. He was pressing me. The callers were pressing. You doing it because of Patty? I said, bro, I critiqued that movie. If you go watch that Wonder Woman 84 review. I critiqued the hell out of it. There's not a single stone that I didn't uncover. I mentioned everything that I liked and everything that I didn't like. The grade got people hot. And I understand. They said the Patty thing. I said, listen, I know Patty. I'm not going to bring this type of energy. Oh, it's trash, this. I'm not going to do that because I know her. Yeah. But just understand, I'm going to, as a director, and we talk about it a lot, she appreciates how I keep it real with the critique. That's why, if Patty watches the review, which she did, I said every single thing that was bad and whack in that movie. Just as long as I am honest with my review, I don't have to bring the hate because you know what? I was sad that I had to critique that movie like that. I'm doing it. I'm like, I can't believe I'm doing this on a Patty movie. I can't believe I got to mention how Cheetah was trash. I'm calling Cheetah whack. I said that third act was whack. I said that fight was not existent. It was dumb. You swinging on poles. That MacGuffin gemstone, I talked about how it didn't make sense. Wait, is Steve there or is he not?
Yeah.
It was a struggle for me to even, I had to, because it's the truth, it's how I feel. But I won't bring that, dog shit up. I didn't bring that intense
energy,
passion, because I was sad, bro. I was sad.
I remember you grabbing your face the whole time.
She was so frustrating for me. That was one of the hardest movie reviews I had to do.
Yeah.
So you can understand why giving it an A. With all that being said, giving it an A, to them it felt disingenuous.
No, if they watch the review, there's things that I loved about the movie. And I go into detail about the things I love about it. Nah, if you watch that review, you should understand why I gave it an A-.
Okay, so are you judging it as a superhero fan?
I judge all.
Or are you judging it as a film?
I judge all superhero movies as superhero movies. I do not bring Citizen Kane energy to Marvel and DC. I don't do it to Star Wars either. I don't do it to pop culture stuff. I feel like you're setting yourself up. If we critique superhero movies as films, Captain America Civil War is not an A. To be honest, if we're critiquing superhero movies as films, the only films that will pass are Nolan's. Dark Knight.
Well, I don't think
Dark Knight Rises, stuff like that.
It just depends on how people want to grade their films. And then this can kind of segue into another thing. When you're giving your reviews, and y'all might have talked about this a little bit before, it sounds like you're trying to be objective on something that's not, like, it's all subjective at the end of the day. So, I'm trying to think of an example. I can't think of any off the top of my head, but here it was. When, like, for Infinity War, when you give reviews, a lot of times you'll say X, Y, and Z is bad, blah blah blah, and then you'll say, but y'all trash ninjas eat it up. Or the people who enjoy those type of movies, sometimes your messaging makes them feel like they're inferior intellectually, like they're missing something, or they're not as good as you because they like something that isn't as high quality. You know what I mean? Does that kind of make sense?
Yep.
Where you'd be like, they put this movie out and it's just a popcorn movie, but y'all sit there and y'all eat it up. And it's like, not every movie, and this is what I mean by, like, it's not objective. I think that the only scale that you can kind of grade a movie on is how much a person enjoys it. So there's nothing, a score is not objectively good by any metric. A script isn't objectively good. These things are good based on how they make us feel. So and a lot of this is going to be people on the internet where they just get their feelings hurt because they're critiquing something you're critiquing something that they like. But in some of the reviews, you would be like, y'all are, it would sound like y'all are trash or not as good as me.
I belittle the people who like the movies that I hate.
Yeah, it felt like that sometimes.
I do that. I do that.
You're an elitist. We know that.
But sometimes it can be warranted for education.
Like, for example, like the people who like the Venom. The people who love Thor, Love and Trash.
And Venom.
I just feel like you eat the slop. Like, for you to love Thor, Love and you just don't.
You just take whatever they give.
I'm sorry. You don't know shit.
Yeah.
Like, you like bad movies.
You only like the eye candy. You don't see the story and everything that's going on with it. Yeah. And it also shows too that they don't really follow.
Maybe I shouldn't do that. I understand. I understand. Yes, I do, and I understand that I'm doing it. I am perfectly conscious that I am insulting.
You're not watching the Marvels.
No.
You acknowledged it, but see, your elitism. You acknowledge your elitism, but it doesn't take away the fact that you're being elitist and you're separating people that might.
I think that some people need to know that their shit is trash, though. Like, right? Don't people need to? People who say that Thor: Love and Thunder is a great superhero movie, don't they need to be no, you're off, and you're off, and it's when you promote these movies and think they're great is why we're suffering.
So just like them, you're frustrated that they don't see it. Like I said to you earlier, you gotta walk through them. You gotta walk down the little bit road why they're wrong and why they don't see it the way that you see it.
I do that in my movie reviews.
You jump to the end. Like right now.
No. In a movie review, I do it. I review Thor: Love and Trash.
Right, but see.
And they could go through that review and not see what I'm talking about.
And that's another question. Do you think a lot of people that watch your whole review? Because a lot of people skip to the highlights.
That's true.
Or they go to the 6 parts. No. So obviously, people that saw Wonder Woman 84 only saw the highlights of you and not didn't see the critique. So that's another thing too. You have to ask somebody, have they really seen your critique? If they haven't seen your critique, you should not engage with that person. Because it reinforces that narrative that they built for you. You're not hearing what I gotta say.
Well, it may not be that they're not watching his whole thing. It's just that when he's doing that, I understand why he's doing it, because he's trying to change what type of content gets put out there. Because if people keep eating this up, we're gonna keep getting worse and worse and worse.
Yep.
And you can literally track this out, because back when I think majority of the population enjoyed Thor Ragnarok.
Yep.
Jody was one of the first people like, these jokes are going a little too far, and then since people aren't enjoying it, you end up going too far and you get a Thor: Love and Trash. So that's kind of why I understand why he does it. Yes. That's also why some people may say you hate the MCU as well.
Yeah, I don't want the trash to.
Then,
I'll take it a step further. I would think it's more so you are a true reactor. You don't wait until somebody else feeds you what that opinion should be, how the people should feel about it, what you think you should feel about it. You watch something, you state your opinion. And a lot of the times, your peers don't regurgitate how they feel about a product. You will, without the fear of being canceled or your brand being affected by your opinion. you're able to state how you
Have you noticed that most of the YouTube reviewers and reactors think the same?
Hold on, go to the thing.
Yeah, even with movie reviews,
No.
like let's look at Chris Stuckman, Jeremy Johns, right?
Double toast.
They rarely ever disagree in movie reviews, and most of the other movie reviewers wait for their opinion before they do their review, just so they could go with the status quo. I hate that.
So for me,
review the movie that you've seen without watching anybody else's movie review.
So for me,
I don't watch other people's movie reviews.
You're closer to the Angry Joe type of, because he says crazy stuff too, and his opinion be wrong too. But he could put out his opinion and be flagrantly wrong and not worry about the backlash.
I can respect that. I don't watch his stuff, but I know that he goes against the grain, right? Based off of how he truly feels. And if he's okay, then that's fine. And I respect that way more than.
But of course, you'll disagree with him and you'll say all that other crap. But he does state how he feels, and he's not really afraid of backlash. So I'll put you in that realm too, in terms of you're able to state your opinion without the fear of the backlash.
But then again, his name is Angry Joe. Isn't that his shtick? That's what he's supposed to do, right?
So you should know you're about to get you should know you're about to get a bad review or
but
anything.
He's not like that all the time. It's a video game.
Okay.
Movies, video games, television shows, all that.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right.
But yeah, that's kind of that point with just, I guess you make some of the people feel inferior with some of your reviews, and then this last point is kind of a this yearning for like DC to be better than Marvel, which is not always bad, but it feels like you're putting DC at a level that they just haven't earned yet.
2025. Yeah. This year.
Felt like even way back since it felt like even way back since Wonder Woman, you just kept predicting that at some point DC would overtake Marvel, and I just feel like in terms of the money they make, it's not the same. In terms of who's put out better content recently, I don't think it's the same. And then you've been like very critical, and the sentiment around the MCU is negative right now because I guess we're coming down from Endgame. But if you look at majority of your reviews from the MCU, they're not. I think you like 7 out of 11 Phase 3 movies, and I think you gave
Phase 3. Absolutely, I believe that. Yeah, Phase 3 was dope.
Yeah. I think you gave 5 out of. I want to say you give 5 out of 7 of the Phase 4 movies mid to good grade.
That's possible too. What are the Phase 4? Black Widow,
Shang-Chi.
Black Widow's bad.
That's a garbage movie, bro.
Over time, my opinion of that is it's mid. Okay. It was mid after coming off of it, the Taskmaster. So I'm down on Black Widow. Shang-Chi, I'm up.
So then, Shang-Chi, you liked
Eternals
is the best ever.
Yes.
No Way Home was epic. I think you gave a good grade to Multiverse of Madness.
Yep, A-.
Like Doctor Strange.
A- for Multiverse of Madness. Then we had
Thunder was probably one of the worst movies ever.
One of the worst movies ever.
Wakanda Forever.
Wakanda Forever
wasn't terrible, but it just didn't meet.
That was a bad movie all the way through.
I'm down on Wakanda Forever.
Nothing about that movie was
very
bad.
disappointed on Wakanda Forever.
Disappointing movie, bro.
What about
No Way Home?
No Way Home.
No Way Home.
Epic. It goes.
That was
up.
a good movie.
But I hated the movie.
Could have been better.
So I guess that'd be like 4 out of 7. So I think that percentage is probably slightly lower than the you did for Phase 3. So with you dropping Black Widow and the other ones down,
then Phase 5 gets really bad.
What was Phase 5?
I mean it's not. I mean it has the problem with MCU is the lows are like lower than anything ever almost.
Real low.
But you had Quantumania, Guardians 3, which was good. The Marvels was terrible.
Oh damn.
Deadpool, Wolverine, and then we had Captain America: Brave New World. So we had 3 good movies and 2 like bottom of the barrel. So and they're not. The thing that I remember you giving the MCU credit about this, you would say even though they're putting out mid to bad movies generally, the highs would be so high that and then there was this like cohesive theme or story we were building to with the Infinity War saga, which that is going. So I do understand why. I probably would agree then that the MCU is on a downward stream because they're kind of rushing all this Secret War stuff out too. So
yeah, we have no overall arcing theme for the last 5 years. We don't know where we're going.
No. Don't know who the bad is. What's the narrative?
Right.
Thanos was always
Bro, they
linked.
bought a Thanos that was whack and was like, I like you. And then we got a Thanos in Endgame that was actually with the business.
They scrapped Kang because he ran from a white girl.
Mm-hmm.
So what we got? Like, there's no big bad in the MCU yet.
You say it. There's no stakes.
There's none. There's no big bad. And how is that okay? After watching like 10, how many movies have come out since Thanos?
How are the fans okay with not having a major threat? Yeah. That you went from having a galactic threat to now street level threats.
But then Phase 1 really didn't have a big threat.
It was Loki.
And then Loki alluded to Thanos. There was always a carrot at the end of the rainbow. Who's this carrot?
Yes.
And it's not like they don't have the villains for it though. They have the villains too. They just don't know how to utilize them.
Well,
they have the villains.
They don't have a story that they're building to. That's the problem. They
and
don't
then
have any,
no plan.
So
no plan.
When are the MCU fans going to acknowledge that Kevin Feige lied to you guys when he said that we have a plan? We have a huge plan. We almost 7 years in, 5 to 7 years in, and we still don't know the plan.
Oh, I knew the plan. We
no, you said it years ago. But that's what going back to the narrative made you a hater.
Yeah,
because you were like, I don't see what y'all can do after.
Do you know what his plan was?
Go to Thailand.
Multiverse.
Interesting. Do you guys know what? Do you guys know what Kevin Feige's agenda was when he said, "We have a plan post Endgame"? Do y'all know? What do you think, caller?
Say multiverse or MCU.
Correct. His plan was to feminize every male superhero and give every male superhero a female counterpart, and he did it.
Then he realized
he did it.
He messed up.
That was his plan. To female.
Nobody wants that.
Yeah, he realized he
didn't know that he was going to get that backlash, did he?
Yeah.
Because why? Because what did the fans do in Endgame?
They accept it. They accept everything.
What did they do?
They raised up the stakes. They loved it.
Nope. They cheered and applauded that Endgame all-female scene, bro.
Yep. The A-Team, whatever they want.
Oh, with Pepper. Yeah.
Well, I was like cringing and semi-throwing up in my mouth. A lot of the people, and that's what I'm afraid of. Feige made that move when he saw the cheers. Mm-hmm. Oh, this is what the fans want. Oh, let's do it. I'm already want to do it. Now they like it. I'm going balls deep. That's why I feel like the ones who don't know what the freak they're talking about, shut up. Or at least bro, these people, these fans, some of these fans just suck. And you shouldn't listen to them.
Yeah. But you know what's one good thing that they starting to realize is that the general population is tired of this shit. A lot of them are tired of seeing
how money is that?
At what cost?
I mean, they had
at what cost are they tired? We had to watch go through all these bad movies in order to get to this point.
Because they were told, as you just said, Kevin Feige said, this is going to happen. They figure, all right, this is happening now. This is going to change. But they keep seeing that it ain't changing.
Rest in peace to the king. Look like this movie. This movie, the Black Panther still right now came out 6-7 years ago. Yeah, it's 7 years ago. The anniversary was on the 16th. It came out February 16th, 2018. That motherfucker was 7 years ago. And it's it's my second favorite MCU movie.
Still a good
They're
movie.
not churning out any of these movies anymore.
Yeah.
When's the last movie that's come out since Black Panther that was good as a Black Panther?
I ain't got nothing.
I haven't really been any.
All you need to know, those people that defend Wakanda forever, M'Baku's king, and y'all stand by that. I have nothing. You ain't even get disrespectful. Don't talk to me about.
I feel like we should stick to this caller. Like, why not? Because she's telling me how he feels, and he's actually
somewhere.
Yeah. Right. Now at this point, by the way, who am I speaking with? What's your name?
It's Destin. I've been on your channel probably
Destin.
It's DES number 10. I got a lot of hair.
Yeah. I remember you.
Yeah.
This motherfucker definitely been here for all that shit.
Yeah, I've been here. My first video of yours was probably the Captain America Civil War versus Dark Knight trilogy.
Damn, that was a long time ago.
Yeah, I've been here a long time.
All right.
I still surface YouTube to find those top 5 where y'all would all vote on the top 5 heroes, villain movies ever. But yeah.
Oh wow! All right, so listen. I could definitely vouch for you being here for over 5 years, 6 years. So tell me, really go harsh right now. Act, really. If I wasn't here, how would you really get in there and tell me about the things that I do wrong when it comes to representing Marvel that you think that I should fix outside of what you already said?
I'm trying to think. It's hard because I mean.
Really put the pedal to the metal. Freak you! I don't even like you, mother freaker. Freak you!
A lot of people who do that, they don't have any logical arguments. They just don't like you personally.
Right.
But I mean, I can't even stillman those arguments. I can give you another point that.
All right, I'll take that.
I mean, I'll try. I don't think you should be comparing. I understand they're coming out at the same time in the box office. You can compare, but comparing Superman to Fantastic Four.
I'm doing it.
I don't think they're on the.
Whoa! I can't compare. Why?
Because I just feel like Superman is tiers above that level of like the Fantastic Four. I think that runtime's gonna be an hour and 30 minutes. That I just feel like those. I understand the Fantastic Four is the first family and they have a couple of fans, but that comparison or that competition just doesn't seem like it's even gonna be fair from the beginning. It just feels like you're trying to pull a win out, like knowing that it's not even a fair competition. What's up?
I am pulling a win out because even though you're admitting it's not fair, that's not what people think. People really think Fantastic Four is about to clap Superman.
And that's why they brought it out the same week?
Marvel is doing it. Yeah, Marvel is even putting this against James Gunn and DC. Marvel thinks that this movie, they pit this against Superman.
Yes.
They knew the release
2
date.
weeks apart.
They're 2 weeks apart. What you think that is, Destin?
They're trying to undercut Superman sales.
You're right, and they did the same thing with Civil War and BVS.
Yep.
It's just not going to have the same outcome.
Yep, they sure did. They absolutely did. And I think it is fair. I'm going to disagree. No, they want this. They want this. They're going to get it. And that's why I said DC Rises and stuff. That's why I think they are going to surpass them in 2025. And when you look, I'm not talking about surpass the whole universe. Like phase 1, 2, and 3 already done. Marvel won that. Phase 4, Marvel won that. But we ain't there no more. In the current, DC is going to be ahead of Marvel this year. When that Superman comes out, the Jody dominance is going to happen. I believe it. And now the rest of the world are starting to see it. Once they saw that trailer, a lot of them are like, wow.
Yeah, that's the biggest trailer watch ever.
One of them. So people are seeing what I've been saying. You remember how you said you've been saying for longest when DC is going to come and they're going to be great. It's happening.
Yeah.
The world is seeing what I saw. All along, while you were watching my channel, some of you guys watching, when I was in the BVS era, the Wonder Woman era, Suicide Squad, BS, other stuff that was coming, and I said, DC's better than this. The Snyderverse sucks. This is not who we are. Knock Shadow with the 200! This is not who we are! Don't play with me! Don't play with me! Yes! Daddy! Jody's corner! Yes! Don't play with me!
Flashing lights.
Don't play with me! Don't play with me!
She don't believe in shooting stars, but she believe in shoes and cars. Wood floors in a new apartment.
Cool tour from the store's departments. You more like love to start shit. I'm more of the
trips to Florida, order the hors d'oeuvres, views of the water, straight from a page of your favorite author.
And
shout out to
so
Knock
Man, why
Shadow.
can't life always be this easy?
That motherfucker hit the right time, bro.
So sleazy. I get a call like,
where are you, Jody?
And try to hit you with the old wacky.
Till I got flashed by the paparazzi. Damn, these niggas got me. I hate these niggas more than I told.
I know you love to show off, but I never thought that you would take it this far.
What do I know?
Flashing lights.
What do I know?
Flashing.
No.
I know it's been a while, sweetheart. We hardly talk. I was doing my thing. I know it was foul, baby. Hey, babe, lately you been all on my brain. And if somebody would've told me a month ago, frontin' oh, yo, I wouldn't wanna know. If somebody would've told me a year ago, it'd go get this difficult. Feeling like Katrina with no FEMA.
Like Martin with no Gina.
Like a flight with no visa.
First class with the seat back, I still see ya. Yeah, you messed it up.
You on the other side of the glass of my memories museum. I'm just saying, hey Mona Lisa, come home. You know you can't roam without Caesar.
I know you love to show off, but I never thought that you would take it this far.